Welcome back, Vec Checkers. Today we're going to talk about Alpine Rescue 1.3, about the updates to the snowmobile level, the updates to the rappelling or abseiling level, updates to the copter flying level, and of course updates to the overhead flying level. We're also going to give you a sneak peek of Vector's Avalanche Rescue, the upcoming game that you get for free with Alpine Rescue. And we're going to show you the updates to the website, including the new anniversary discount price of $19.99. Now, if you previously bought Alpine Rescue and you did not get that 1.3 update from admin@retroworldchamps.com, then go to your email, search for Alpine Rescue. You should see Alpine Rescue 1.3 in your email box. And then go ahead and right-click, do Move to Inbox, make sure that it's not going to your spam or promotional folders, and then click that email and there's your files. Now that you have your 1.3 update, let's see what's changed. You'll see that your personalized name and your unique game ID has not changed. Those are still the same. Nothing on this screen really has changed at all. The menu screen, there's been a little minor modifications to the sound code, making sure that sounds don't persist across different menus. When you go into the rappelling, abseiling stage, and others, there's been an update to the scoring. I wasn't much into the scoring of the game because I was mostly about beating levels and going through missions and going through all 120 some plus missions. But with the scoring now, it does increment exactly in increments of 100 with every coin. And that includes even if you have like a Yeti roar like here and you get a bunch of coins. It adds them up correctly. With the helicopter mode, I was having some issues with when you have coins in a basket, making sure that they're all counted correctly. So here you're seeing you already gathered up 3 coins, 4 coins, and 5 coins. And when you gather them in, you get all 500 points for each coin. No major changes there, just and maybe a little bit of hit detection changes on this. There's been some audio fixes throughout. With the helicopter stage, there was some hit detections issues where like it was too easy to hit certain things like bridges and the high wires. Fix that so power lines don't knock you out as easily. Some minor things, just really stuff that doesn't affect the gameplay necessarily, but just making things run a little more efficiently, and that's true for everything. In here, there's just some other little bugs that were appearing with certain people on certain Vectrexes. So I think we've got that all straightened out for the overhead helicopter stage. Minor stuff for the most part. There's the power wire. So you can go over, you'll go under power wires and over and under bridges. This also applies to the infinite modes. So when you go to the question mark menu and you select the infinite mode, like say the infinite rappelling, those coin changes also are there. Now the reason for infinite modes is for competitions like the Vectrex Wars. We want to have something very consistent. Now, in the snowmobile stage, several changes. One is when you take a photo, it now can count the score immediately. So if you exit the photo, you get all your score. Just like that. You got your whole Yeti score. One thing that people thought was a bug is just when the screen goes black like this, that is when the blizzard's caught up to you and you can't see ahead of you anymore. So that will continue until it goes completely black, and that's a complete whiteout or blackout. At which point, you die. Lost in the blizzard. It then restarts you at a checkpoint, and those checkpoints are at a certain stage for each level. The 0-page playthrough of version 1.2 revealed the biggest issue, and that is when you beat the practice snowmobile level, it starts you on level 25 instead of level 1 when you start a new game. Now in version 1.3, beating the practice level still allows you to start a new game at the appropriate level 1. In 2024, Vectrex legend Chris Romero recommended that I add a rescue dog minigame to Alpine Rescue. I was unable to finish that by launch date. Actually, I was unable to finish that all of 2025 as well. I've been working on it. It just kept evolving and growing. So let me show you what I have right now. This rescue dog game will be a free unlockable game to anyone who gets to level 73 of Alpine Rescue. It will also be a standalone game that you can purchase individually from the RetroWorldChamps.com digital store. But enough talk. Let's look at the current state of Alpine Rescue Dog as it is right now. We start with a 3D rotating Vectrex along with your personalized name. This goes into the intro animation of Vector, the rescue dog, running through parallaxing trees on his way to rescue buried hikers and objects that have been covered up by the avalanche. Instructions say to watch the tail, so his tail wags faster as he senses things under the snow. There he sensed a bone and wags less when, so it's wagging fast here. Found an R. We're spelling the word rescue. When an avalanche comes, you want to be in this safe path, and the safe path will appear right before an avalanche. Here's another example. Try to get to the safe path. Again, watching the tail wagging, there are enemies like this ibex. It's like a ram. And then you eventually uncover the hikers. And you're treated to a cutscene. Ground falls away and the terrain changes. Now we have more ibexes, or goats, basically. The avalanche doesn't go over the missing terrain. So you have to watch out for the goats. You also have to be careful not to fall off of the cliff, which can happen. Like that. Rescue the person. Next stage. And we add falling boulders and goats. It gets pretty hectic. Goats, boulders, missing terrain. Really hectic. The goats get meaner, like more aggressive, and faster. They also get faster. You may have noticed you get more points if you find things in quick succession. Ooh, that was close. This is the hardest level. So I need to adjust this stage because at this stage the goats are too fast. They go to hit you before you even see them coming. And the pathway is too skinny. So needs to be some level adjustments. Smack, got me. That one got me from underneath. Oh, also my screen is calibrated wrong, so it's too low. Regular Vectrex. Oof. See, this level's impossible, so a lot of things to add or fix. Want to add good friend of ours recommended adding stars, invincibility stars. It's a great idea. All right, so let's burn out some energy. And if you notice your energy meter on the right, where your heart's beating, when it dropped down, now our speed drops as well. Once that energy runs out, you fall asleep. So be careful. When you know an avalanche is coming, save a little bit so you can get to the safe path right before you fall asleep. Now you're asleep, the little Z's are floating up, and you are immobile until he wakes up. When you wake up, you have half of your energy back. You get more energy by eating bones or finding letters. There's a letter. Got some more energy. So it's very dangerous. Even though you're safely asleep in the path, if you've got a goat, that goat may still attack you depending on how aggressive they are. And this one is the first level, so he's not too aggressive, but eventually death. So again, you will be able to buy this on retroworldchamps.com, but for now, check this out. Alpine Rescue is 33% off. It is an anniversary discount. It's $10 off the normal price. Just hit that buy button, and we will be accepting a variety of payments through Stripe. I did just update this, so it should accept Apple Pay again soon. I think if you log in from Apple phone, it will give you Apple Pay option or Google Pay. Let me know if it doesn't, but you should be able to pay through the Stripe app on retroworldchamps.com. retroworldchamps.com. Enter your personalized name that you want to be displayed. In this case, I'm doing share Squid. But you put your name. You do you. Oh, and also in the champs section, I was going to have my son help develop this, but he's been very busy getting things ready for college applications and things like that. So if you go to the champs page right now, this is the current page, and it is getting this from a Google Docs. This shows all the people who bought it. You can find your name on the list. You can also find the people who've won awards, like S. Ramirez, who's won every single trophy you can win, but it is using a Google Scripts through a Google Apps. I'm changing this to go from a MySQL Lake database. So that's coming soon when I get a chance to. So this whole page will be more dynamic and easier to load, and you won't be going to this weird Google Apps script, which a lot of computers don't like. Hey, listen, thanks for watching, liking, subscribing. I know this video has been a little bit rushed. I haven't had as many graphics or animations like I usually do. The thing is it's my day off from work, and I just try to get as much done as I can. So I still didn't quite get done before midnight, but I hope you enjoy it. And again, hope you like or subscribe if you haven't already, and look forward to exciting things to come in 2026.